All right, our next video here is Filthy versus TY.
TY MMA, baby.
All right, I want to. Not sure which one is Filthy or which one's TY yet.
In this corner, we got Filthy fighting out of Front Royal, Virginia.
It's a long fight.
Growing up.
7 minutes.
In this corner, we got Ty fighting out of Harrisonburg. His record's 0-0. Be safe, fellas. Fight hard.
That's what's up.
It's a big boy.
It's a lot of meat.
Get in there, Kyle.
Watch a little bit of heavyweight, so you're looking to see somebody get burnt out quick, but emotions take over each other. Not a lot of jabbing going to close the distance. A little bit of the chicken peekaboo. Oh, overhand right into a double.
Oh, wow, big takedown.
With the mount.
All right, one of them's wearing shoes, one of them's barefoot. What would your strategy be here?
Put on the shoes, bro. But I don't know, like maybe if there was a choice whether I could kick a guy or not, if that's where you wear the shoes.
They can kick, yeah.
So even if you have shoes on?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, then wear your shoes,
Yeah,
bro.
okay. I'm
Dang, Ty, what you doing, baby?
Ty MMA.
He didn't get the message.
He didn't know he was on Street Beefs. He thought he was fighting in the octagon.
I don't care. You're out of the ring. Okay?
That was a big double leg for against a big boy there by Filthy.
What's going on here?
A lot of feeling each other out. I guess you gotta respect such a big guy, right?
For sure.
The guy's got maybe some knockout power.
Go back to the takedowns. So it looks like Filthy is more of a wrestler, not a striker. So it looks like that's what he's setting up. Obviously, he showed up to the game with shoes on. So I already think he already had that on his head. Nice,
Another
back
one.
in. So, it's one of those things that you got to start looking at, like learning on the second shot, right? So right now, if you haven't seen any other looks, the guy's going to go. So we're going to see Filthy go for a double leg without dropping to his knees. So kind of really being careful with that rear hand and that front hand to kind of keep him from sprawling in. I see my man Ty just coming through. Yep, there we go again. Same entry. Right? And that's why you hit the ground. Yeah. Oh, so there's great things right here if you want to see.
Yeah.
Like so, this happened a good bit during ADCC, and what part of the thing I was saying is we keep seeing my man Filthy. He's going for I'll demonstrate right here. He's not actually dropping down, but he's getting a kind of a scoop double leg from here, right? So it's not giving him enough to drop his level and really get a good driving pace. And that's why you see them running out the ring, because there's nothing to go through and you have to overpower or pick the guy up. But even when somebody shows you, if he rolls through, the proper way to stop this is when somebody comes in, is to get something to separate your body. So once again, best worst. The side with the shoulder touching your body is the best place. So on this side, this shoulder is the one that's touching my body. If I can separate and there's a space here, he can only use his arms to kind of get me. And from here, I can sprawl out and get out of here. Now, the other worst way, right, but it's not worse, but it's slightly less effective when he hits me with the double, if I have my hand on this side, okay? Now, I can start to leverage and push my butt backwards to sprawl, but it's not as good as getting in here on the inside. And you can still push on the back of the head and push away. Not down, but away from your body so that shoulder remains unconnected. The thing I was getting at, if all else goes down, when his arms are around your body, he stopped protecting his neck. So if I get a guillotine in, right, what will happen is what just happened inside the scene if I'm not quick. So what'll happen is my partner will double leg me, and he'll go to the other side of my body, and now my guillotine's dead, right? So I can't choke, my arm's just here, he'll push it off, and I'm gonna get punched. But what you'll see if you guys kind of review a lot of the ADCC, you see a lot of Gordon Ryan and stuff doing this. When the guys come in, and you see Craig Jones was super impressive. But the guys are trying to double leg, you sit and put your butt in front. Now, so no matter what happens, I never allow the guy to get perpendicular, right? So even if we're on the ground, I keep scooting my butt up to square myself. Even if I go inside the front, my partner's gonna try to pass me, and I'm gonna keep choking him until I finish him. So staying square when you have your arms around someone's neck is the preferred methodology, not letting them get perpendicular. The second that you feel the guy going perpendicular, right, so if he gets past, that's when I want to start to recompose and let loose. I don't want to hang on so long that when he gets past, I'm stuck, and now I'm in a bad position where I can't use my arm. I can get von Flute choked, I can just start getting pummeled. So those are two great takeaways. Well, let's see how it works out. We're doing good.
Yeah, these guys are doing pretty well at this fight, I would
Still
say.
got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Still got a full UFC round left. And I think they just stopped the fight, so he doesn't have to pay for that. So it's good. So once again, I mean, if you got to learn from.
Oh, big kick.
Nice kick.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, once you have this double leg kind of figured out, he should start peppering him.
And it seems like you caught a pretty obvious pattern there. It was like a couple of swings and he's going right in for the double. A couple of swings, right in for the double.
And everyone does it.
Yeah.
Right? Especially if you're fighting somebody that fights a lot in the street. They're going to do what they know works, right? They're not, especially under pressure. And we're going to see it at least. Before this video is over, we're going to see him not bend over all the way down to the ground, bend over at the waist and wrap 2 arms around this guy's legs. Or at least try.
He's really working that leg, actually. He's working that front left leg.
And that's especially when this guy's going to try to grab him. Okay? He's going to get tired of getting hit like that, and he's going to shoot.
I think both these guys are getting pretty tired in general. Oh, not a bad little takedown there.
All right, so now start seeing about what our side control escapes look like. And that's always an issue. If your hands aren't on the ground, it's hard to kind of roll.
All right, are they going to ADCC style, drag him into the middle, or are they going to set him up? All right.
I'm not sure why they
Reset
broke
in
him.
the.
Yeah, I think he had a
Reset
choke
with the backpack?
like this. All right. My man Ty, I think they only got 15 seconds and a few, so this goes by rounds. He's in a good position if he doesn't. So it depends on tiredness, right?
It looks like he's trying to finish something from there, which I don't think is ever.
It's a
I mean,
bad
that's going to be really tough.
It's a bad look.
Kind of like what is that? The Askren Bulldog choke.
Yeah.
But he'd have to drop his hips there, right?
Yeah. So.
All right, round 3.
Definitely a thing that can happen, but don't think that was what's going to happen here. Let's take out my money on
Who
it.
you got through 2 rounds?
Oh, first round definitely to. I'll probably give 1 round each if we're doing a 10-point must system.
Yeah, exactly.
I score this 18-18.
I don't know what the official Street Beef scoring system is, but for our, I got it even too for our methods.
Oh, nice relay kick.
Ty's got a loud corner.
There he does.
Oh,
I think this might be taking a toll. Ty, man, we got to get the hand in between the shoulder that's touching our body, though, baby. And we're back to that weird headlock and not letting loose type of action.
Oh, step over in a mount. Interesting.
Yeah. So that actually can help the guy put a neck crank on. So there's like a hidden neck crank here. And, ooh, he almost put it on. And that would have been totally accidental. Yeah, so right now, you're always a rush right here. The first person to their feet is the person that has the leverage, right? So trying to hold on to somebody from the bottom.
That's a tough
headlock
headlock to hold on to there.
Yeah, and he just lost it, right? So it's always going to be in those weird scrambles, be the first to your feet. Right? If no one has control of you, you get to your feet first. 10 times cooler to be the guy standing and punching somebody than the guy at the bottom.
Someone's leaking. I see some blood.
I believe that's Ty bleeding on his wrist there.
Ty's a big boy. He's got some heart.
Going through.
So I'm not sure if Filthy is just exhausted, holding on for dear life, or
and a
thinks
lack
it's actually
a lack of a knowledge of how to finish this. So this is a great time to finish this. Yeah, we could show this one. This would be perfect, man. If somebody fall you inside a bread basket, it'd be good. Let's see.
Would you go? Are you looking at a standard guillotine, or are you going for a
so
squeezle
when we're
diesel?
going through here, what happens? The standard guillotine, that squeezle diesel is you're gonna get limited in the street. So what we're looking at, you see like that head in the center here. What we're looking to do is you have to pick the power side that you want to. To get this choke to go through, I need to put pressure on the carotid artery, right? Our best way is to get my bicep into the neck. And if you can almost see his face, you're gonna see maybe a little bit of color changes. If he has some good veins in the top of his head, it's gonna go, right? And that's without me jerking up at the top. So the reason why I say that's the better way is because when I start to use my shoulders and I start to pop up, that's when people's heads pop out the back. If you were able to just lynch into your opponent, right, not to the center, so once we got our hands inside, I shrug my opponent off to the side by keeping that chin control and shrugging them right in, punching my bicep in. Then when I start to go through, the pressure kind of goes in. Did you see how like I didn't adjust my shoulders to pop him out? That would have been a perfect time. He could have finished him standing. Just as a good defense, my partner decides to do that to me. When you're caught inside this, you need to adjust your ability to go through. So really choke the crap out of me. So I can spot. I don't like it, but the cheat is, as the choke's in, we'll do it from this side, I'm going over the shoulder. If I can get up, I'll try to put my shins inside. So if you can lift me up, I'll try to go up with it, right? This right here is saving me the pressure. Is it gonna hurt? Yeah. But do I go unconscious? No. One of the better things though, the more that he holds that, we see it time and time again, he blows out his hands. When he lets go, his hands are gonna be lower. That's my time to kind of strike this out, get my drops. I usually go back. If you could survive somebody out squeezing their arms, it could change fights, change realities. We'll see what happens. We miss a chance. Ty's kind of opened up.
These guys are gassed.
Let's see. Oh, my man fell through. That's not a good cornerman.
Where's the cornerman with the stool?
My man filthy. My filthy got a little filthy. I'm saying filthy. Oh, tied by judges. A little bit of aggression.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't think either of them are happy.
Everybody's tired.